Welcome back, Family of Light. This is Davida with Medium of the Light Tarot. Virgos, I have another reading for you. You like my new little doohickey? It's desert wood. I love it. A friend gave it to me. He goes out there, finds the stuff, puts it in his truck, brings it back, and sells it on his own website, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'm all staring at it. All right, Virgos, I am focusing. So if you are new here, welcome. If you are a returner, welcome back, my friend. This is the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. Felt like that one had two of them hooked to it, but no. Okay. They're saying they want to take all these, and I'm like, okay. And they've already been pre-shuffled anyway, so. All right, let's see what we got here. This is you, this is them, this is the storyline. You've got the Three of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Justice card. My kitty's wanting attention. And flip the storyline as it reads between the two of these rows here. You're definitely wanting justice about something, and there's something threes that are significant here. I'm not seeing any more threes. This could be, this is early on in the reading, but it could be, a third party, a third person, a situation, and then looking towards it or trying to figure out which one. Your person has the, like they're in a good financial spot. They're doing the equal give and take. They have the love here, and they have this Ace of Cups, wanting to offer this love. There's somebody who's working really hard here. And, definitely looking into the future and making plans for the future here. And then here is the Chariot card, wanting to move this situation further. With this Three of Wands comes the Four of Cups. Definitely trying to figure out something to do with love here. So this definitely might be a third party situation. With this Three of Cups is the Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to go silent. It means I'm listening to the guides. With this Justice card comes the High Priestess. I feel like you haven't been really telling them how you've been feeling. Because this could be a money situation where someone is working too much. Because there's the Queen here. That might be you doing lots of working, or you might have met at work. I feel like this person is pretending like they have more than they actually do. And there's the Patience card on top of it. In their mind, they might not be fabricating something if they feel like, oh, I just need time. But they are putting on a show. With this King of Cups is the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. What I'm getting here is you've already got the money. You're in a very good financial spot. Your person here is obsessed with money and willing to buy the car that's too expensive for them, and lavishing nights with spending lots of money. You know, and that's why you're sitting here with this coin going, I don't spend my money like that. With this Ace of Cups is the Empress. They are in love with you, and they do see you as that, you know, that bountiful, abundant person who has it all. And it shows it here. But I think, you know, you're very concerned about how their ego is getting in the way, you know, when it comes to money. You know, they're acting like they're, and of course this isn't gender, you know, specific, but they're acting like they're this when they're actually this. And there's nothing wrong with that, but they think there is. You know, and here's the Moon card, where there's, you know, a discrepancy of what the truth is. You know, trying to play bigger than one station. With the Two of Wands here comes the Page of, or the Knight of Cups. You just want them to, and they are offering you their cup of love. And I think that is a part of the concern, is that you don't want them giving away all your money, trying to put on a facade. And here's the Chariot, comes the Page of Wands, you know, seeing what they can create out of nothing. Having, you know, that high aspiration to, you know, make the desert bloom. With this Ace of Wands is the Seven of Pentacles. They are really working hard, as I feel you are too. You're just much more conservative with your money. Let's pull some of this. You know, so there is no doubt, you know, that this person does have love for you. I don't feel that it's like overwhelmingly so, where there's other readings that I'll do where I can really feel that this person is like deeply, deeply in love with you. This person is very surface. You know, they might be that salesperson, that person who's always trying to innovate, you know, waiting for that next big break. And I feel that you're a very practical person. You know, and your person is very idealistic. So in a way, there's definitely, I can see why you're concerned. There's that disconnect between the two of you. You know, they want to pretend like they have all the power, but they have a hard time keeping balanced. Even though right now it appears that they are, you can see through their facade. Now, let's ask the guides here. Now, if the Watcher was to come to them and say, you know, I'm not, okay. So they're saying that this is this person's ego, because I was talking to them. I was like, okay, is this about your person trying to impress you? And they're like, no, they're trying to impress everyone. So this just isn't about you. And so, of course, this has made you have to make a choice. Maybe one that you didn't really want to make, or that you have not made yet. Yeah, because this person is very, very money driven and very, very things driven. You know, and they get super excited about one idea. You know, where was this, the sales, you know, this innovation. So they might be, you know, from one project to the next, to the next, to the next. And what I just heard is you don't want to feel like you're a cash cow. That you are going to love them enough to where you're like, oh, you failed at that, but we can try this. And so I think, you know, for some of you, you might have tried to keep this as a friendship. Or, you know, are friends with bennies. You know, and of course they don't want to be a charity case and, you're worried that they're going to be asking you for money. I'm just saying, like, in the future, if you guys were to commit or, make this really serious, that is your concern. And from what I'm seeing, that is a very valid concern. Because the guys are showing me all sorts of things where, you could do a prenuptial agreement. But what if they lose their job and they don't have a job and they have no income? Of course, you're going to be taking care of them. And there's nothing wrong with that. As long as they don't perpetually take you into the poorhouse, over time. But honestly, I'm not seeing and feeling deep love here. This is very, there is love, but the capacity with which this person can give love is not very deep. Now, what is it that this person is trying to gain from the Watcher? What are they trying to gain? Okay. They want me to switch it up. What is this person trying to gain here? This is the Dark Night of the Soul card. This is how they really feel inside. Not worthy, afraid they're going to be found out. And for some of you, I don't really know if it's even that much, that they're doing. If they're, but have a castle and a Rolls Royce or a Bentley and they make minimum, well, that's a problem. But, I'm kind of getting there's two splits here to the story where it's minimal. They're just trying to act like they're better financially than they are because it's a self-esteem issue. If I don't have the finances, then I have nothing. And so they're feeling bound. They're feeling like they can't really show who they are out of fear that people would go, oh, you're just a this or you're just a that. And this is all this person's fear. Patience. Here's the second card of patience. There's patience here, divine timing with this Temperance card. Okay, what I just heard very, very clearly is you're going to have to let them fail. They're going to need to come to you after something happens, or just coming forward to be honest, to let you know, like, hey, I might have exaggerated a bit where my financial situation is. So there is going to be a coming to terms here. That's what I just heard. And obviously you've seen the signs. Dodo, what's going on. Dodo. So this is interesting. I think in every single read I've done today, the Summer card has come out. So it's been about gathering up your resources and keeping them close to you, but also this epiphany, this truth-telling might just happen in the summer here. Whenever you're reading this or watching this reading, it will be the summertime when they're like, okay, I need to tell some truths here. Because this is all really wrapped up in their self-worth. That's so weird. Didn't I just say that? So definitely something where, it would be interesting to know their family background. Could be a generational thing where they're like, oh, we got to put on airs. But they definitely think you are their muse. They're inspired by you. They're asking you for the moment to refocus your energies on you. To make sure that you're taking care of you. Because the crossroads are coming where they're going to have to really come forward and be honest. So just give us some time and have some patience, and refocus things on yourself, what things you want to accomplish. because this person doesn't mean any harm. It's a self-worth issue, but just make sure that they don't, have you take care of them. And that's not what they want. I think that's your fear, which is understandable too. All right, you guys, I hope that was uber helpful. Please make sure that you give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, because more of this is on its way. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Bye-bye.